Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Better Call Saul Season 4, Episode 5. Just a heads up in case, I think I'll be fine, but just in case I seem a little out of it today, I apologize. I kind of had like a hectic day. We had a family gathering, and my grandfather, who drove in from like several states away for the past couple days, it's like a 2 day drive. He had a few episodes due to low blood pressure and had to be taken away in an ambulance and everything. So it seems like he's doing okay now, which is good. But yeah. But I still wanted to record tonight and everything. So just letting you guys know. But yeah, last episode on Better Call Saul, we had Jimmy taking on the new job as a cell phone salesman in a relatively boring store, not much happening, and it was driving Jimmy nuts. We haven't seen the repercussions of him painting that stuff on the windows yet. I don't know whether they will like it or dislike it, or or what's going to happen there. We had Kim kind of seemingly wanting to slow down a little bit, or at least that's kind of uh what it felt like, and she was observing in court and everything. So and the judge theorized that she's trying to rediscover her love for the law after the accident and everything. So I'm really curious because I'm not entirely sure what's going on in her head. I'm looking forward to learning more. And then Mike seems to have or he had an outburst during the meeting, and now it seems like he has a job with Gus, which we haven't got to hear what that's about and everything too. So, and then obviously the whole like blaming gang stuff with the Espinosas and the shootout and all that last episode. So, yeah, great stuff. I'm looking forward to the next one. So let's watch it, shall we? Alrighty, guys, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Shredding. Uh-oh. What happened here? Ceiling. Is this Saul stuff? Like Saul Goodman stuff? Yeah, this is his office. Getting ready to go on the run. Why are we seeing this now? I'm on the right season, right? Yep. Season 4, episode 5. More stuff hidden. It's like the passports and everything. Jesus. Just a suitcase full of money. Yeah, I need some money too. More than that. November 12th at 3 p.m., huh? Hmm. Her character's so different from how we saw her in our timeline for the show. Really interesting. I wonder why we're seeing this now. Like, usually the seasons start with like a black and white scene of like the future of where he goes, but now we're like, interesting. Is that maybe that's his like extraction like documents or something? Interesting. And now we're back to where we left it. I almost feel like the big sold on the door. Like if you don't read the rest and you just see that, you might think like the store is closed and like meaning like the area is sold kind of thing, you know? Come into the store. Hmm. I wonder. I really don't think the owners are going to be like happy about this road he's taken for their store. I mean, It'll get more sales, get people coming back in. Make them seem wanted. I mean, it got some sales. And that guy will be back in, however long it takes him to go through all those to get more, Who's this guy? Trying to find a car left for him. Trying to find the key. Just calls at the perfect moment, is it Gus? Oh, it's Mike. Okay, this is part of Mike's job. Alright. So we got a little bit of Mike stuff going on. I love seeing Mike be proficient at his work and everything. Be funny if the second he stopped, got another call. Just like Mike knows every which way, and oh well, that was pretty soon. They're gonna grab him. Yep. Who is this guy? And here comes a vehicle that grabs him, yoinks him in the side of a van or something. Can you imagine if there was like a random person that drove by and just saw this? Like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, I heard the van door. Mike's not holding on to anything. Oh, that was cool. There was like a lighting change. I think that was showing how long they've been going for, I think. I kind of looked away briefly, but I'm pretty sure, unless it was just the sun coming through those holes. We do keep getting little cuts, though, of probably them just getting to where they're going. Ugh, that's like a disorienting shot, isn't it? Is this the laundromat place that Gus bought that he was looking at before? That was a cool shot of, like, it was like mess with my eyes, but it was cool. And yep, this seems to be it. Oh, is this the guy that's gonna make the entrance? Maybe to the underground place that they work in. 7 months. Do they have to like build like? Is there no basement already? So do they have to like excavate it all and everything too? Is that why it's gonna take so long? Got like an airport ticket to go back to wherever he came from. Do they have someone else that can do it faster, or it said welcome aboard, and I don't know. Hmm. Did she take a pro bono case? Yeah. Hmm. Interesting. Damn. Kim playing hardball. She lowered it. Alright. Is it gonna be the same judge that she annoyed last episode? Nope. Alright. She played chicken and won. Give me my tie back. Oh, Jesus, kid. Yep. She got him off, and now he's gotta respect that and be good. They're looking for something to watch. Good to see they're still doing good. Not that I had any doubt, you know. Not that I had any reason to think they wouldn't be doing good, but just with the whole letter and Kim kind of walking off crying and everything, I wasn't sure where they really stood. At work? Yeah, what? Where are you off to, Jimmy? Is it actually going to work? There's a freaking bug here, and I killed it. Killed it dead. Is he, like, he's ringing up a bunch of phones? Hmm. What are you up to, Jimmy? He's buying a bunch of phones, seemingly. Huh. Interesting. Is he gonna, like, sell them for a higher price elsewhere? Hmm. I guess that's what he's doing. He bought a whole slew of phones. And they're the same shoes he had before. I wasn't sure if that was hydraulics in that car or if that was, like, friggin' something else. If they were banging the car or something. Alright, he sold a handful of them. Just selling burner phones to people, basically. For probably more. I saw he was spending like 47 something and some change on them. Jimmy just getting a damn, get an extra buck wherever he can. Is that illegal? What he's doing? Because I know, like, some products will say, like, not for resale. I was trying to see how much he was getting for them, but I can't tell how much money anyone's giving. Where'd you find that guy? Oh, there's some shit going down. Get out of there. Everyone's leaving for a reason. Don't get brave, Jimmy. Just leave. Is he gonna try to sell to them too? Is that what he's hesitating for? Oh, Jimmy, they all left for a reason, man. Be careful. Do we know that guy? Or do I know that guy from a different show? Maybe not. I only saw the guy on the right. I feel like I've seen somewhere. Any number of places. Oh, we gonna learn. We still didn't learn how much he's selling him for. Alright. Jimmy's got some balls. When everyone else was like, we're out of here, he stayed. I'm still worried for him. Getting wrapped up. Oh, shit. They gonna try to take the money from him? Yep. Is he gonna get robbed? Well. Jeez. Well. There goes all the money that he just made. Guess, takes a little bit to learn. It's kind of cool because we kind of saw, obviously through Breaking Bad, we got to see Walter's journey from being naive to a lot of these things to working his way up to be like a badass. And now we're kind of seeing Jimmy's path to, learning the mistakes and stings like a motherfucker. What were you doing there? Well, as far as you know. Yeah, I mean, hey, Jimmy with a being a lawyer, Jimmy, he probably would have been like, I'm a lawyer, I'll sue your asses, talked his way out of it, kind of thing. Oh, really? Hmm. All right. Is he erasing the stuff off the window? Giving up on that idea? The funny thing is, did the owners ever even see it? Like he's already like gonna have it cleaned off without them even knowing about it, kind of thing. This is hmm. I guess last episode I do remember the judge saying like the public defender work is like over like is way too much public defender work right now, kind of thing. So is that what she's doing, kind of thing? Possession charge, is that what it is? Because she said 2 ounces. Possession, I don't think is as bad as dealing, right? As selling. Uh oh. Hmm. God damn, Kim. Really? Maybe, you know, doing. Did she run? She ran, didn't she? Oh, no. Kim's gonna lose Mesa Verde. But I mean, I guess if that's what she wants, but I don't know what she's gonna do on her own to make ends meet. Because public defender work doesn't make you enough. We saw that with Jimmy, right? Hmm. Yeah. I think Kim's got some stuff to figure out. Oh, is this another person? Oh no, is he gonna throw up? Have fun with the drive back. Mike. Gross. Oh man, I hate the noises he was making the whole in the car there and right there. Alright, what's this guy's? The other guy had all kinds of laser clickies and shit. What's this guy gonna be? Measuring with his feet versus the other guy using like the lasers probably to get the measurements. So the other guy was 6 to 7 months. I'm not gonna begin to try to understand what he's drawn. So how long? The other guy said it didn't need blasting, didn't talk about any kind of reinforcing. Uh-oh. Who do we have here? Oh, shit. The man himself. Alright. I wonder what they didn't like about the first guy. Was it just too easy getting him in there and being like, yep, can do it in 6 months, whereas this guy actually kind of went over everything and talked about how hard it's gonna be? You know, like one guy made it sound easy, the other guy made it sound hard, and they're going with the guy that made it sound hard. Oh, that is Howard, okay. He is not looking good. Hmm. Yeah, why is he so, like, nervous and... I can't sleep. The loss of Chuck. Damn. Hmm. All right. Yeah, we haven't seen Howard in a little bit, it feels like, even though it's only been a few episodes, but I don't think he was in last episode, was he? I don't think so. He said he was gonna go see him, right? Decided not to, I guess. Where are we now? Oh, the PPD checkup, is that what it is? There's fees? Boulevard. Hmm. Month 2. Hmm. Just writes down lawyer. Nice. Alright. Damn. Interesting. That is it, guys, for episode 5. That was a little bit of a slower episode, I do feel like, I will say. Obviously, like, the highlight of it is just Jimmy getting mugged for, like, eventful things that happen, but I mean, really, the rest is, I mean, Mike's whole job is to find someone, or at least maybe Gus is the one that finds them, but Mike is the one that secretly escorts them to the building, right? Um, so that way they can start planning the excavation for the room underneath, like we see in Breaking Bad, where they make meth, right? Um, but yeah, Kim kind of doing the public defender work seemingly, and sidelining Mesa Verde a little bit, and probably the distraction of these public defender cases is why the mistake happened in the first place, right? She's not all there, so she said it'll never happen again. I wonder what Kim's plan is, right? Because I mean, I can't get mad at her if she had a scare, she had an accident, and now she's trying to change things up a little bit, and I can't blame her if she doesn't want to work for Mesa Verde anymore, if she wants to branch out and everything. But hopefully she has a plan and doesn't just crash and burn, right? Like, hopefully she goes into it knowing what she is in for and everything, right? Like, because obviously she's going to be kind of in the position that Jimmy was in, right? Where just doing, like, trying to do public defender work to get by, and not really having many clients of her own. I'm just really curious what Kim is thinking. Like, obviously, it feels like she's kind of like what the judge said last episode. It feels like she's kind of trying to find her love for the law again, I feel like. And, you know, I don't know if this public defender work is helping or hurting, like, but I don't know. Really, I just want her to do whatever she feels is best for her. I don't really have any stakes in Mesa Verde and what she's doing. I want her to be successful. I don't want her to have to like crawl back to like HHM or something like that. Although with the state that Howard is in and stuff, like it maybe she could find her place back in HHM and be, maybe with the loss of Chuck, Howard would handle her a bit differently this time, kind of thing. I don't know. But really, I mean, ultimately, it's just, whatever she wants, whatever will make her happy is pretty much how I feel. That's how people should have their careers and everything. So, but, but yeah, we had Jimmy try to buy phones from his place and sell them as burner phones, but, that's the problem with the clientele that he was focusing on is, he did all that work to sell all those phones that he bought with his own money and then got mugged for all that money that he sold them for. So he took a pretty big hit. I mean, I don't know how many phones he had there, but, $47 a pop, he might have just lost thousands and thousands of dollars depending on how many were there. So, but unless he hid some of the money, but if he put all of that money back in his wallet. But I mean, kind of like I said it during the reaction, in that, we saw in Breaking Bad, we got to see Walter go through a learning curve and everything, and he had some dangerous run-ins with Tuco, and he made some mistakes, and hell, what was it, like the first episode was when he was like standing in the road with the gun in his underwear and like with the cop car coming and everything. Like first episode we saw him making some mistakes and almost getting caught and all that. So it's kind of fun seeing Jimmy go down the road of like, obviously every little, at least the way I see it, is every little hiccup that he's having in this kind of like, street life kind of thing he was doing, it's all to up his street smarts, right? And he's gonna get better at this kind of thing to the point where he becomes Saul Goodman and is successful at his, criminal enterprise that he has going on and everything. So, but speaking of, for some reason in the beginning of the episode we had some Saul Goodman stuff of basically the moment when they were piecing out, but I don't really know what the relevance of that is, right? Like, is that just supposed to show like, we had Jimmy have a setback this episode with getting mugged and losing the money he made? Was the stuff in the beginning to just kind of showcase like, hey, like this is where he ends up? Obviously we're seeing him running, but he's very proficient at it, shredding all the documents, has a case full of money, he's successful. I'm just thinking of it from like a point of view like that. He has, these guys he's calling for, red hot, which is probably just get me the hell out of here kind of thing, new identity, all that stuff. So, like, I don't know if that's just supposed to be like, okay, this is where he's successful, and then now you go back to the hour in our show, the present and everything, and see him fail kind of thing. I don't know. Other than that, I'm not really sure why we had that little, Saul Goodman stuff in the beginning, because it's not like it's the start of a season when we see like some black and white stuff. I'm just not sure the relevance, but yeah, he seems to have like big plans for when he, like he was saying at the PPD thing, he's got big plans for when he gets his lawyer license back, and he's gonna have more clients and all that stuff. He was saying he's gonna win more cases. I wonder what that like is. Does he have Saul Goodman in mind at all at this point? when he's thinking about that, or is that still something that's like far from his creation, right? I'm really curious. But the longer we go, see, that's the thing, is I really would like to see Jimmy as Saul Goodman for a little bit, right? So I really hope, I've said it before, but I really hope we don't have the show end with him, like, opening up that office as Saul Goodman, right? Like, I want to see him be Saul Goodman and succeed at it, right? Rather than have it be like the final season, last episode, and we see him put the sign up or whatever, and run the commercial, and then it's just like, because I could see it ending that way, right? Like, I could see like a badass shot of him sitting at that desk with his hands like crossed like this, and like it plays like the first commercial, and like he's ready to, like, enter that role, and then the show ends. Because, like, as much as, I mean, we got a good amount of Saul Goodman in Breaking Bad, but we only got to see really Walter's side of things for that business. Maybe like a few other like small parts that he played and everything, but I'd love to see him being proficient in that role as part of the show, but we'll see. Anyway, and during that, they mention, I don't know if it's going to be relevant at all, but like November 12th, 3 p.m., it'll ring or whatever they said. So I imagine it's going to be like like she's going to be waiting at a payphone at that time, and if it doesn't ring or something like that, then she's going to leave. I wonder what that is. Is that something that, is that before the black and white stuff kind of thing? Like, or is that after the black and white stuff that we get at the start of seasons? Is that kind of like, I'll call you at this time and that's when we, like, make our return? I doubt it. I imagine it's like some kind of meetup or communication. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be, but it seemed to stand out to me in their conversation. So I don't know if it's something we're even going to see, or if it's just us seeing their plans, right? But I wrote it down just in case. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much more to say for this episode. I will say I always love this show. It's always an enjoyment to watch, even this episode, but this one did kind of feel like one of the slower ones for me. Because, we had that Saul Goodman stuff in the beginning, which just kind of confused me. And then a lot of the rest was just kind of our characters putzing around doing their thing, but none of it was, like, really huge. We didn't have any update on the Nacho stuff, and I mean, we did get a little update with Howard. He seems to not be doing super great. Seems to be suffering from insomnia and everything. So, yeah, definitely curious to see where we go from here, because this season, ever since Chuck's death, it's definitely felt like the show is in like a little bit of a state of mourning, right? Like, some crazy stuff has happened for Nacho for sure, but we definitely have Jimmy in kind of a lull right now while we're waiting for him to get his license back and really kick off again. And Kim is kind of in a lull after her accident. Howard's not doing great. It's definitely like I said, it just feels like the show itself is in mourning for the loss of Chuck. So, but I'm definitely looking forward to watching more. But I think that'll be it for me. Hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. The link is in the description below. You can see the rest of this show on my Patreon. It was a Patreon show that I did, meaning that I watched the whole show on my Patreon before I start releasing the episodes to YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube right now, all the rest of it will be on there. Check that out if you're interested, and you'll be able to see whatever replaces this, whatever I decide to do, and future me decides. But yeah, check that out if you're interested. Link will be in the description, or it should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.